What's up, family? Welcome to the Toe2Toe Sports Show, where we talk about everything from football to baseball to basketball to boxing. And oh yeah, can't forget about our Dawgs Gators.
You never know what you'll hear from Kb Steveo, and you'll never know who you'll see stopping by to kick it with the guys.
So make sure you check us out live every Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Facebook and YouTube Live. Peace.
I ain't never played sports. You know what I mean? I always have, you know what I'm saying, like music and love music from the jump. So that was my just plan A. I ain't even have a plan B. I made myself not have a plan B on purpose just so I can fulfill my plan A.
Hey there, ho there. Hey there, ho there.
What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to the Toe2Toe Sports Show. I'm your boy Steveo. That's my boy KB. Y'all know how we do, man. We're here to bring y'all the latest and the greatest in the sports news and entertainment world. Now, man, I feel like I ain't did this in a long time, man. Gosh, I feel like I've been on vacation or break. You know what I mean? So, you know,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We gotta get our personal time in, you know what I'm saying?
Feel good to be back in the cello, man. Hope everybody doing good. KB Easy, my boy. Oakland Raiders, man, y'all on the clock.
Hey, look, pick's already in. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what's going on.
The pick is in. Pick is in.
Hey,
man, I'm with it. Man, so I did last week, and I was out last few weeks, rather. Last week I was actually at the Super Bowl out there, San Fran and Oakland area, in the Bay Area, getting to kick it and live it up, man. Had an amazing time, dog. Got out there Thursday night, about 10 o'clock at night, so caught a late flight out to the Bay. Got there Friday morning, got up, man, just got on their version of public transportation, BART. Able to get out, man, go see the city, go partake in some of the Super Bowl events and some of the Super Bowl things that they had going on, man. So I got footage and I got stuff to chop up and edit, man, walking around with the metal glasses on. I just ain't had time to really sit down and do it. But when I do, I'll post it to the Toe2Toe page, man. But what you think about the big game, man? What's your thoughts on the big game, Super Bowl, the end of the season? Football is over with. You know what I mean? It's that time of the year now where we got to kind of get in where we fit in and find other ways to feel our competitive spirits.
Man, the game was as a football fan, right? As a week by week, day by day, it was actually a good game, man. Defenses came up. It was like a real chess match of wits between coaches, man. The Seahawks defensive coordinator was just on another level. I mean, so was the other team as well. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, both teams were playing like crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, both teams were playing like, yo, this is the Super Bowl. But man, just them Seahawks, dog. They just went nuts, man, and they just made a few plays more. And that's just what it is. They defense is crazy. Like, I've never seen a game from beginning to end of just creative defensive dominance like that.
I guess if you had watched the Seahawks all year, which probably a lot of people weren't really paying attention. I know Sam Darnold was getting a lot of love because of what he was doing, but it's the Seahawks. Not people not really paying attention. I think when you think about the NFC West, the first team really popping your head is probably the Rams. That's probably the team everybody think of, and then the 49ers after that. Seahawks kind of typically are ahead of the Cardinals, of course, in the pecking order. But, yeah, Seahawks have been playing that kind of defense and that style of football all year long. And I know personally because the Falcons got to play them, and I understand the special teams they scored on special teams against us. Kind of some of the things and some of the attributes that made them a great team going into the playoffs, you really got to see during the playoffs. They always get to the quarterback's under pressure. Cornerbacks, lock tight coverage, man. They seemed like they were all over New England's wide receivers during that game. kind of took Stephon Diggs out the game. Some of the other wide receivers had to make plays. You had Mac Hollins out there having to make plays. You didn't really hear from Stephon Diggs as much. I think the biggest thing for me was just how efficient they were on third down on offense as well. It wasn't even about the big plays for Seattle. It was just they kept the ball, man. They kept the ball, kept the chains moving, and they scored. When they got the ball, they were going to score. It wasn't a question. And Walker was off the chain. That man had a hell of a day. You pick I don't know. I feel like in big games, man, especially like championship games, NFC championship, SEC championships, the team that can establish the run early is typically the team that can win the game. And Seattle was running the ball just kind of like up and down the field, man, short passes. Smith and Jigma wasn't really going off like that. He got hurt, I believe, at one point of the game, or got concussed or something of that nature. So good game all around, great game. Wish it would have been a little bit more competitive as far as the decision of the outcome of the game. Make a late push to try to get back into the game, but
the Patriots O-line, like I forgot, their whole left side of the line was rookies.
Yep.
So they were getting, like, I watched somebody do a breakdown.
Yeah.
Every play they was under attack.
They were getting
every single play they was under attack. It was crazy. What's the Diggs? Yeah, they held him because he didn't have time to really develop, because Diggs isn't a speedster guy. He's a route runner. So when you need them, you need time to run those 10-yard routes, and look, he won't get in it. And it was just bad, man. Like their offense, they were just getting the O-line. Like you really can see, like that was a showing of like when your O-line ain't up to par, the game it don't matter, bro. Like nothing can happen, yo. So it'll be interesting to see what they do in free agency, man, because that was nuts.
Yeah, I definitely think the Seahawks probably our favorite going into next season. Again, I don't know their free agency list. I don't know who they're losing, who they're going to be gaining. Of course, anytime when you have a Super Bowl winning team, pieces are going to be taken away, pieces are going to move. But you just hope you've drafted and you've created enough depth and a culture that kind of keeps carrying on for a certain period of time, so you get the Kansas City Chiefs type run or the New England Patriots type run. So good game. And you got to think too, Drake May is only in his second season. Young man's only going to get better, man. So we got some good young quarterbacks in the league, man. Drake May, Bo Nix got hurt, but he led his team to the NFC, at least the AFC Championship. You got to think about the Caleb Williams getting the Bears back to the relevancy and back to the postseason. Somebody said Caleb Williams wasn't going to be nothing. Somebody on this show said Caleb, they ain't believe in Caleb.
We'll see next year. We'll see.
Just saying. The league full of young quarterbacks, man. You got to think Jalen Hurts is not that old. The only old guys that are still kind of look at as being productive and winning is kind of like Matthew Stafford. You know what I mean? He's the only older one. Trevor Lawrence is not really old. They went to the playoffs. That's a team I think will be able to hopefully build up the success they had. Maybe you get Travis Hunter back. He gets a full year now with the NFL body, NFL training, where he can probably make a difference or be a difference on that team. Houston still's good. They're young. They got a young team, period. You got to look at some of the older guys like Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs and some of those older teams like, hey, are you guys going to be able to get back to that? You know what I mean? Can Joe Burrow get back there? Can Lamar Jackson get back there? You see the Buffalo Bills fired their coach. Can Josh Allen get back there? So, I don't know. It's a good time for the NFL, man. A lot of good young quarterbacks in the league. I think that's a good thing for the league. So, we'll see, man. We'll see. Good times. Yeah, NFL draft, like you said, is coming up, but we got free agency first. Looking at some of the list of just notable free agents that we know already that are going to hit the market, and they probably won't be there long. That's y'all pick. So think about this list of free agents, man, going into 2026. I got Trey Henderson is the number 1 overall free agent, defensive end. He probably should have been traded probably about 2 years ago, more than likely probably about 2 years ago. He should have been gone. I'm looking at Brees Hall right here on this list.
I was muted, my bad.
Yeah, you were. I thought you had something going on over there. Devin Lloyd, linebacker, definitely be a great addition. Daniel Jones, quarterback, coming off an ACL injury. I don't know how much of a gamble I would take on him, only because he's a quarterback where his game is, he needs his game. He needs to move around for his game to be successful. So coming off that ACL, I'm not sure how that would work. Mike Evans, man. Mike Evans goes to the Seahawks. That would be nasty, but they need another wide receiver. They got Cooper Kupp, who's still there too. You got Smith and Jigba. Go somewhere where you know you can win right now, Mike. You've been down in Tampa all these years. You do have one ring. Why not spend your last 2 years, go to Kansas City if Mahomes is healthy, and see if you can go out there? I don't know. I feel like Mike Evans is still serviceable.
Oh, for
and
sure.
He can be a difference maker on the team. So
anytime you're your primary target for your team and you still put up 1,000 yards, that's just a testament to like your skill level. It'll be interesting to see. I think he stays in Tampa Bay. I think he might do that one more year, but like you said, man, place like that, like a Houston, somewhere.
Josh Allen needs some help. Josh Allen needs? They drafted Keon Coleman. He didn't work out. We see now that the GM didn't want you, the owner didn't want you. It was the coach that wanted you. The coach is gone. So at this point, you got to bring some other guys in there, man. I like that Alex Pierce, the wide receiver from the Colts.
Don't even worry about that.
Yeah, that would definitely be a good addition for the Raiders. You want to load up on as many weapons as you can if you're the Raiders, because if you bring in a rookie quarterback, you definitely want to get the best offensive lineman, the best probably 2 offensive linemen on the board. If I'm the Raiders, I'm looking to get them. Definitely want me a serviceable wide receiver. You got Brock Bowers, who's still there going crazy. Tucker wasn't bad. I don't think the Raiders are in a bad spot with having the number 1 pick. I just don't want to draft him and then you guys still have that same offensive line. If you got the same offensive line that you got last year going into this year, or haven't made noticeable upgrades to the offensive line, he gonna get killed back there his first year.
I think we will. I don't mind getting 2 or 3 starting pieces for the O-line. I think we can upgrade everywhere. Even tight end, man. Like I love Brock Bowers now that he's a Raider. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't mind seeing him paired with Kyle Pitts. I don't think Kyle Pitts is going to demand maybe franchise leading money, but when you think about the creativity that my boy is bringing from the Seahawks, you might see a dual tight end, especially with tight ends that both can block, both can run routes, and Pitts is like a big Mike Evans. You know what I'm saying? Like he gets spit out. So I wouldn't mind having him there. And then that's the Gator with me. Like you said, Alex Pierce. Quarterback, I would love to maybe bring in a Daniel Jones for backup. You know what I'm saying? He can compete with.
Well, I think you still got Gino on the contract, if I'm not mistaken.
Nah, he only got this is last year coming up. So,
okay.
Yeah, we can go ahead and write the writings on the wall with him. But people, I'm interested in like this running back thing this year. Brees Hall. Brees Hall is a. Ooh. He's
Brees Hall and Ashton Gentry. Ooh, that would be
and whatchamacallit is about to eat Kenneth Walker III. We just saw.
Yeah.
Like he either gonna get a big check from somebody, or he's gonna get a big check from somebody.
Yeah.
It's just about where he's gonna go. The Cowboys made their decision signing a running back.
Yeah, they re-signed Javonte Williams, I believe.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting to see these some big names. So it'll be interesting to see.
I can see a Brees Hall in Washington. You know what I mean? I think Washington needs a running back to take some of that pressure off Daniels for sure. Wide receiver wise, they got Terry. Your boy Debo is a free agent, so I don't know if they'll bring him back. But would you bring in a Mike Evans? Do you think Mike Evans is upgrade over Debo Samuel?
Pure wide receiver, yes. And only because I think that Mike Evans gives you the route running and the big body. Debo, I think, is a Swiss Army knife. And if you don't have an offense that really is tailored to that, then you're wasting him. Like, you need to be able to bring him out the backfield, put him in the slot, do these different things. Mike Evans, you don't got to do that. You can just put him out wide, run a 20-yard comeback, some digs, some slants, some go routes, a traditional wide receiver, and he going to get up there. I think he would be a great addition on the opposite side of Scary Terry, because that just opens up the middle of your field. So if you do that and say they get a Kyle Pitts and the tight end, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to cover literally each aspect of the field, the middle and both outsides, and you can't cover any of those three one-on-one.
No, I agree. That would definitely be if I'm Washington, I'm looking into a situation like that where maybe putting the Swiss Army knife type player in that offense wasn't the best thing, because again, now I know he's not a real like deep threat. I'm not worried about Debo running by me as much as I am Terry, or like you said, Alex Pierce on the other side, or Mike Evans on the other side, who I know can run routes, who I know can know how to get open, who I don't have to create plays for. No, you have to create gadget plays for. Yeah, I think that makes a difference, man. I think Washington, can you protect Jaden Daniels? That's another question, or one of the bigger questions for Washington. Yeah. I don't mean just protecting him in the pocket, protecting him from himself. The kid take a lot of hits, man, when he get outside the pocket and when he's running. And I think sometimes he's just fighting for extra yards that's unnecessary, man. Get out of bounds, get down. Just don't take that big hit.
Mom need to tell him to slide, man.
Slide. Yeah, go to him over there to the who watches it? The Nationals. They're in training camp right now. Let him go out there and work on sliding.
Debo,
maybe help.
I wouldn't mind. Debo should go to a team like the Bears.
I'll take him in Atlanta. I need something like that. I need a gadget. I need something left to right with lateral shiftiness besides Bijan Robinson. And then if you put him with Bijan Robinson, the combinations of being able to swap them out, put somebody in the slot. You can put Bijan in the slot, put Debo in the backfield. I think you need that versatility if you're in Atlanta. But I also feel like you need a burner. You need somebody who can stretch the field too and take the top off. Because Drake London is not that type of wide receiver. He's more the Mike Evans type wide receiver. You know what I mean? So I do think they tagged Kyle Pitts. I will be honest with you with that part. I don't think Kyle Pitts hit free agency. I think he gets tagged, or Atlanta works out like a 3 to 4 year deal, somewhere in the range of 8 to 12, $8 to $10 million. That's in my opinion. Yeah, I think so. I think you give him I'm cool with giving him a 3-year, $10 million deal. 3 years, $30 million.
I think he'll get more than that.
Will he though?
I think he will. I think a team that wants him will. I think because of
you're gambling though. That's all I'm saying. You're gambling because you Google that team that wants you could want you, but they could want you at $8 million. They might not even want you at 10. That's all I'm saying. It's a gamble that we seen. What was the NBA player that Dennis Schroeder? Where he said, "Come on, bro."
Yeah. I mean, you know,
I don't see that for Kyle Pitts. I don't see the Dennis Schroeder treatment. I do think Kyle Pitts would be coveted in the open market. I just don't know if teams are going to be willing to open up their checkbook like that for a tight end who's a one-trick pony. He don't block. He's not going to set the edge. He's not going to block. I just don't think they're going to pay that much for them. 12 might be the ceiling. 10, I think 10 is overpaying for Kyle Pitts. Personally, I think he's more of a 6 to 8 mil range because you only got but one trick. You're a third down guy. You're not blocking on first down. You ain't blocking on second down. You're not digging that. You're not moving that defensive end out of there. You're not moving Myles Garrett out of there.
I hear you.
That's all I'm saying.
Not ain't nobody doing that. But yeah,
man, but you know what I mean, though. Kyle Pitts at least ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? If you're a Kittle, if you're what's that damn tight end up there in Detroit that's going off? If you're one of those guys who can block, catch, block, catch, and run after the catch, like you got to do all three to get those big bucks. And I feel like $8 million is a good number for Kyle Pitts. 10 to 12, that's too damn much for me. That's just my opinion. That's just me. Somebody will pay. Kansas City will pay it. Cincinnati, they probably will pay it. Just saying. Think about the Jaguars. They don't have no tight end like that. They'll probably pay it. They'll be loved in Jacksonville. He right up the street from Gainesville.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of teams out. a lot of teams I feel like could use a Kyle Pitts, but at the same time, I don't feel like they're gonna pay him like that.
When is free agency open?
It's 2 weeks away. We are 2 weeks away. It starts on 2 Mondays from now, I believe.
Okay, so yeah, so the next
because the combine is right after that.
Right. Yeah, I think this next week is going to be a the week or two before free agency kicks off. Whether we see those tags happen and things like that. I think we start seeing the tags.
Tags is this week. I think tags is maybe Thursday of this week or early next week. You have to have your tags done. So yeah, it's gonna be telling to see who's tagged. I mean, we're looking at this list and we're assuming all of these guys are gonna be free agents, but do I see anybody here that I really would be like, let me tag this guy because I don't want, besides Walker, but I don't know what the running back tag is. Depending on what the running back tag is, I might tag him. Yeah, but if the running back tag is in anything above $15 million, I'm not doing it.
It's
I know the tight end tag is about, I think, 8 to 10, somewhere in there. So if you're tagging Kyle Pitts, you're gonna be committing like 8 to 10 million on him. But again,
let's see. Quarterbacks is at 47 mil.
So what now?
Quarterback tag amount is 47. Wide receivers 28.8. Linebackers 28. O-line and D-line is 27. Corner is 21. Tight end is 16. Running back is 14.5.
No, I'm not tagging Kyle Pitts. How much is running back?
14.5.
Oh, that's so low. Oh, that's criminal. I tag Walker for that. I tag him for that. If I'm Seattle, I tag Walker, depending on who else I got out there. But what was the highest one you read beside quarterback? What, linebacker?
The wide receiver and linebacker is 28. Ooh. And O-line and D-line is 27.
So if you're Michael Parsons, do you see why him and Jerry had such an issue coming to a contract? Because you guys think about it like this. There's a small discrepancy in the tag, maybe 1 to 2 mil, something like that. But when you're talking about doing that over years, over time, and then incentives, that's why Michael didn't want to be labeled as a defensive end. LaFleur did a marvelous job developing. Willis should get paid. I think Willis should get paid this season. I love Matt LaFleur. I was hoping he stayed in Atlanta when Kyle Shanahan went to San Francisco. All of those guys were on the Atlanta Falcons staff, and that's crazy that we had all those people on the staff, and yet we couldn't get that championship to come on through the door. But, Matt LaFleur did a good job. I think Malik Willis is going to get paid. What you said the tag was for a quarterback? 28? Something like that. 41?
No, 47.
So if I'm a GM, if I'm looking at Malik Willis, I'm looking at giving you a 2-3 year deal, probably around 30, 25, probably anywhere from 25 to 30, $35 million a year per year type deal. So
yeah. I can see him like, maybe, Indianapolis or
I don't know what Indy gonna do, because the Indy, you're in a tough spot. You got Anthony Richardson sitting right there. He's on a rookie deal.
He about to go. The thing is, he's potentially going to Minnesota.
I'll take him in Atlanta because it's a development.
He's going to be like a Taysom Hill.
That's what. Okay. I can go for that. Malik Willis, though. If you're looking at Malik Willis, could the Raiders take a Malik Willis and then take that number 1 pick and do something else with it? You could. You got to. But I'm not. You got to. Yeah. Who is going to really be sold on the? So that you got quarterback needy teams right now. You got Atlanta. You got the Jets. You got the Cardinals if they don't believe in Kyler.
I don't know if they really believe in it.
Saints said they were good with Kellen Moore said he was good with developing Shalak or whatever that dude's name was. So he was good with it. I don't think the Saints are in the quarterback market. I think the Panthers are good with Bryce. Tampa, they got your boy Baker. We got Pennings, but I do think you need to. I don't think you're in the market for a top tier like a Malik Willis. Maybe a Daniel Jones if you want to see how it comes off. But anybody that comes in, you're going to have to come in with the mindset of I'm only here for 3 to 4 weeks, 3 to 4 games. They're going to bring Penix in because we got to see what Penix can do. You can't leave it. You can't be Atlanta this year and go in the next season not knowing if Penix can be the guy or if you need to be looking at drafting one of those other quarterbacks coming out at this point. Or if you're in Atlanta, if you got a Carson Beck sitting there in the 6th round, why not? You know what I'm saying? Something like that. But you can't, if you're going in free agency to get a quarterback, which I don't mind the Falcons doing. I like Mac Jones. I like a guy that need that say. I like Kyler if he's available for the right price. Yeah, it's going to be interesting quarterback carousel, man, when he's talking about this offseason. I'm just trying to think of teams off my head that need quarterback. What does Cleveland do at quarterback? Cleveland has 3 or 4 quarterbacks right now.
I think with the new GM, the new coach, I think it's pretty much the love affair between him and
Shador
already.
Yeah.
So I think it's Shador's job to lose. I think they do need some weapons, wide receiver wise. I think like if you can get, 1 or 2 guys out there, maybe they still got Njoku, right?
Yeah, they still got Njoku.
So I think if you get
I think they still have him, but I think he may be a restricted free agent. Malik Willis going. I like his. Anthony said, I don't like Michael Penix's delivery. I think Penix does need better quarterback coaching around him. Dr. Stefanski's brought in a good quarterback coach or a known guy to help develop quarterbacks. I do feel like the coaching staff that Raheem had on was more built for a veteran type quarterback presence, not a rookie. I never want a rookie OC developing a rookie quarterback. This is me. Maybe somebody want to take that chance and gamble. I don't really know. I ain't with it. Malik Willis is going to New Orleans. Possibly. I believe New Orleans, they kind of like the dude they got though.
If you want to be competitive, like I don't know that guy is ready to lead your team to the hopes of a postseason. And if he's not there yet, you got to stack the cabinet with talent. Like, because if he gets hurt or goes down, you got Spencer Rattler. Like, let them dudes battle it out. Like,
he got a wind up. You ain't lying. Yeah. When you're thinking about teams that missed the postseason last year, that we want to say missed the postseason, but teams that made the postseason last year. Let's think about that too. If you're a Pittsburgh Steelers, are you relying on Aaron Rodgers or you go for Malik Willis?
Malik Willis is with them.
He was at one point, wasn't he? They let him go.
Yeah. So I don't know that.
It ain't going back. Yeah, we're not going back down that route. Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
So I guess you put Pittsburgh on that list of teams that need a quarterback. You definitely put Pittsburgh on that list.
New coach. They may not believe in Rodgers like that because Tomlin gone.
Yeah. Who is the new coach in Pittsburgh?
I don't know if they hired one yet. I don't know.
Because they
hired Mike McCarthy.
That's right. They did. I remember he had a press conference. He started crying. You're right. He did. Because he said he grew up a Steelers fan. I think he's from the Pittsburgh area. Oh, man. What do you think about that hire? Mike McCarthy with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Man, Mike McCarthy is one of those. I don't expect much from him. I think he'll fall in line and get you he's going to have a winning season each year type thing, but I don't know that it's going to be anything substantial. But he is that run the ball, physical. So he fits the bill of what's been established with Pittsburgh's identity.
Is he an upgrade over Mike Tomlin? Let me ask that question. Is Mike McCarthy an upgrade over Mike Tomlin? No,
I don't think so. I think he just is a get in line. Like he's just another guy. Like, I don't think it's much of an upgrade from him.
Okay, I got you. No, I just asked that.
But he was under at the Cowboys,
right? Exactly. And really anybody that go to the Cowboys, are you really the coach, or are you just a figure in the eye of Jerry, or you just out there pretty much like a puppet for Jerry at that point? So I don't know. I don't really know. I won't try to grade too much off of his time in Dallas. I look more of his Green Bay tenure. But he had Rodgers in Green Bay. Maybe there is a relationship. Maybe Rodgers does want to come back. Maybe that's why they hired him, because Rodgers said, hey, go get me McCarthy and I will come back for another season. Maybe that's the whole rule behind this thing. Maybe we don't know. You know what I mean?
Right.
But maybe the owner and the Rooney family really like Rodgers and they really want him to be the QB. And maybe he said, go get me Mike McCarthy and I'll be back. Let me just go to the woods for a few months. Go ahead and do my thing. Go see a few aliens. I'll come on back, and we'll be good.
Right. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's really gonna be interesting, man. What this free agency shakeup will be, especially all the movement between the coaches and, like you say, free agent like Travis Etienne. He's gone, so he might be. I think Breece Hall and Travis Etienne probably are guaranteed to hit free agency. Like you say, I don't know Kenneth Walker if they're gonna pay that to keep him, the 14. But the other two, like, I mean, Etienne not bad either. You know, I'm not a fan of the family, but he can ball a little bit.
Yeah, I can understand. Max Crosby is not a free agent, but I think he's available. I think Max is probably the most available, the best not non-free agent that's available is Max Crosby right now. I think if you go to the Raiders with the correct package, you can have Max Crosby.
Ransom.
I mean, I don't say it's a ransom because
they already said it. The reports are already out. Like Max Crosby isn't up for trade. Max stayed wants to stay, but there's been reports that say if he was to be traded, the deal is going to be like on some multiple, like you're going to pay a lot, so you better be a defensive end away because your future picks are gone and a premier. So they want picks and a premier player. So if you have the picks, go ahead. Like, could you imagine him on the opposite side of Myles Garrett or something? Like, I want to see.
We've seen that though, but we've said that we don't put stars beside Myles Garrett and Cleveland still fumble. So I want to see Myles Garrett get the hell out of Cleveland. That's what I want to see. I really want to see Myles go to a team that he ain't just really sitting there playing for a paycheck. He's really playing to actually win something. You know what I mean? That's my opinion. But guys like Myles Garrett, man, like a mercenary. Because he had a chance to get out of Cleveland. He had a chance to go somewhere else. He re-signed. He re-upped his deal, then complained and got more money the next year. So I don't think he really wants it. What's more important, bro? Winning the championship or being the best player on your team, still getting the defensive recognition and the defensive accolades, and getting $40, $50 million a year at the same time.
Let me say, it's a lot more broke Super Bowl winners than there are rich people who ain't got a Super Bowl. So I mean, I think it's one of the things where like he may do this, and then like maybe his last contract, he might go to a ring chase like Dexter Lawrence. Like we just saw him do it. You know what I'm saying? He's with the Cowboys for forever and a day, and then he was all right. I'm going to win the Super Bowl his first year out. So I think Myles wants to stay in Cleveland. I think this year will do a lot because now if you're coming in, assuming Shador is the starter, you coming in, your defense is straight, right? Defense, you might pick up a piece here or there if you want to be picky, but for the most part, you had a defensive player of the year, you had a guy rookie defensive player of the year. So like your defense is solid. Offense is not bad. It's just you'd had a lot of discombobulation with the quarterback play. Wide receivers weren't really, you don't got real primary wide receivers. So I think if you like fix those little pieces and they're successful, like maybe they make the playoffs, right?
And Cleveland got hella draft picks because I think they got Jacksonville's pick when they moved up to get Travis Hunter last year. So
and it's a new coach, Todd Monken, right?
Yep.
So we'll
Go Dogs.
I think they are my team to watch. Them and the Giants because Harbaugh. But,
the Giants.
Yeah, they got Harbaugh. They got the quarterback. They got the running back. They got the pieces, the wide receivers. They got the defense. The names on the defense alone, they should be top 3, top 5.
Yeah, they said they're gonna get rid of one of those defensive ends. They got way too many. Like it's way too expensive at this point too, because some of those guys are coming off rookie deal. Like Thibodeau, they said Thibodeau was available for the right price. I give up a 4th, 5th, 3rd round pick for Thibodeau.
I would love Thibodeau in Vegas next to Matt.
Now him and Crosby, that'll be terrible. That'll be terrible. In a real good way. That'll be good. Because they got too many. You got Thibodeau, you got the kids you drafted last year, you got Burns. Yeah, it got too many pass rushers. And
it's another one. It's
another one too. So no. I mean, good problem to have. Let me look at this list and see what else I like on. Khalil Mack. When I look at the edge, I got Khalil Mack. Phillips is always hurt out of Miami. I can't go with him. He got hurt last year with Philadelphia. Man. Give me Henderson probably be if I need the defensive end, I ain't got a choice, but yeah.
Khalil Mack would be like a midnight before the season starts. If I need a guy, and there's no disrespect to his output, but I don't know that he stays healthy enough and is dominant enough.
I will tell you who is going to get paid. John Franklin Myers, he's going to get paid.
Yeah.
What he did in that Super Bowl or how he played in that game, I think he's – no, I'm sorry. I'm thinking about somebody else. My bad. No, he's with Denver. Denver,
yeah, he's still him, though.
Yep.
Jalen Phillips.
He got to stay healthy, brother. If I'm giving you a deal, it's like a 1-year deal because I can't trust your health. I think he got hurt last year playing with Philly as well. He got hurt the year before that. I think he was with Miami. So
came
out of Miami. Came out of Miami. He got hurt. So he just got a lot of injury history. All the potential in the world. You know what I mean? But can't stay on the field, man. Your best ability is availability. And I can't do that.
Alontae Taylor, cornerback for the Saints.
Yeah,
he's gonna step in to be at cornerback 1 somewhere. Where he goes?
So?
Yeah, Alontae. Yeah, I mean, unless he goes to a team that's just stacked. But if a team that needs a DB like the Eagles, I need that one guy.
You
know what I'm saying? You can go over there.
The Patriots, they got Gonzalez. If they had another one on the other side, woo.
Yeah.
Denver as well. I don't know who's on the other side of Patrick Surtain, but Denver has a great defense. Can't never have too many good cornerbacks. That's just my opinion. But free agency kicks off, man. I think it's in 2 weeks, 3 weeks at this point, 2 weeks. Can't wait to see it get started. First day of free agency, man, all the big deals pop off. It don't take no time. So we'll see how it goes. That's coming up, man. We got the combine coming up after that. NFL draft. March Madness is about to pop off, man. We'll see if we can get Crystal to come on during March Madness and kind of give us a preview of the girls' side and the women's bracket. We'll see what Flage do. I'm real interested to see how she play out there in Louisiana.
They last week.
I mean, everybody gonna lose every once in a while. You know what I mean?
That South Carolina game. That South Carolina joint was.
Oh, they played South Carolina.
Yeah, man, it was a good game.
South Carolina, always a great game now, man.
And
even the coaches, they break down everything from the coach's style and what they got on, all the way to the players, man, and how they do on the court. So I can't wait.
Yeah,
just a couple of good girl teams, man. Is Juju back or is Juju?
I think she's still out from what I believe. But she needs to sit out. I ain't tripping. We just going. She can come out today and be the first pick.
Probably.
I mean, Juju is her. So I think she's taking a year just to get 100% healthy. It looks like this year is really going to be. I've been watching a lot more girls college. It definitely looks to be a South Carolina. Who's the other team? South Carolina. Iowa State.
LSU got the one. Duke got a good girls team. Somebody else I seen had a good girls team. Because I do catch them, and they play today. So a lot of the girls' games come on Sunday. So now Sundays been watching really like a lot of women's basketball, especially the girls. So we'll check them out today, man, and kind of get on it. This is kind of time to lock in.
Back. Yeah.
I mean, when you say back, did they really ever leave? I mean, I know we focus on LSU, and
I mean they're back at like the top. They
got you.
It's been the LSU, South Carolina
back and forth with it, you know. But they had the best girls, the Angel Reese's of the world, Fly J's of the world. So I'll see, man. We'll see.
Yeah.
The men's side, man. I've been watching and catching up to it only because the Atlanta Hawks are predicted to have the number 1 overall pick from the Pelicans this next season. So just trying to watch a few of these guys, man, to see. I watched AJ last night just go off, man. That kid out of BYU. Ooh, if I'm the Hawks, man, I don't know how you look at that kid and say he's not the number 1 overall pick. Boozer, I watched Boozer yesterday. He looks like Tim Duncan, but a little bit more athleticism with it, man. He's so fundamentally sound. The dude to have 20 and 10, bro, you wouldn't even realize it. You like look up and like, dang, he got the quietest double-double I've seen. And then he can pass the ball too, man. He got the passing ability. So this kid, though, out of is it Kansas, the one who keep having this mystery injuries and he keep having to sit out? I don't really know. I ain't gonna harp on it. Yeah, Kansas State. I'm not going to harp on the kid because I don't really know the background story or the back to it, but I just know it's too many people talking about your work ethic. It's too many people talking about you checking yourself out of games, and they don't really know what the injury is. I know I watched Jay Will last week kind of go in on him and was talking about it on ESPN, man, but they say his game is good. I watched the kid out of Houston, Flemings, I think his name, the other night. Yeah. He can ball, man. So it's like 4 or 5 guys, really 1 through 5 in the NBA draft that's going to kind of set the tone of the new stars in the league, I believe. Caleb, I think his name Wilson out of UNC. Oh my God, the boy like 6'11", but he moves literally like a point guard. He just reminds me of KD, just not as technical with the shot aspect of it, but he just gives you a KD vibe, man. And they talk about a French kid overseas. They got another Wemby coming out type stuff too. So
that they got one, and then we got a kid. I'm pretty sure he's leaving. I think if he gets like a top 15, top 20 thing, he may leave. But Ruben Chinyello, he's they're naming him like the Dennis Rodman as far as like boards and defense. The best big man in the bottom. He's 6'10". By far, it's not even close. Like he's just the best rebounder, interior guy. But he's athletic. Like he's like he can run. He can do all the things. So I'll be interested to see. He's a junior. I would love for him to come back next year, you know, just as the Gator fan. But I don't know if he'll be a lottery guy, because the lottery guys, man, there was a lot of like wings, you know, point guard. The 1 through 3 is really what it is, like 4 and 5.
A lot of the bigs go in the second round, early in the second round, late first type thing. But Georgia gonna whoop Florida when it comes to basketball. I'm just want to let you know.
We just beat y'all last week by like.
I mean, that was the first game, man. It's okay. Wait till the tourney. The tourney is when it counts.
Bro, we just beat y'all 86-66. And then before that, we beat y'all 92-77.
That was the refs.
Nah, bro. No, we're gonna go ahead and
like I said, them just warm-up games, bro. Wait till you see them line up Mike White break out.
You can't even say it with a straight face talking about anything positive about Mike White.
I hate Mike White. I hate Mike White.
It's like y'all got Billy Napier. It's like y'all went and got Billy Napier of basketball and gave a.
And bro, the players can play. Y'all got they can ball. They got Dominique's son, the other kid Wilkins. He can ball. Number 5. They got one of the best shot blockers and rim protectors in the Southeastern Conference. And they just managed to steal. Now, they did win in Kentucky, which they hadn't did in over like a decade this week. And they went to Austin, Texas, and got a W. So I ain't going to complain too much. But, God, dog, man. Mike White make it hard to root for him, my boy, because he'll lose game he ain't supposed to lose, and it'd be like, come on, dude. So
I know. I know. But yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting how it goes. Around this time is when teams started getting like they start going kind of crazy as far as momentum. So it'll be interesting to see how like what shakes, because you got Michigan, they only lost one. Houston again last year we took them down to the 2 points to win the Natty. Then you got the Boozer kids. Arizona is balling. They made Bryce take a red shirt because it's just.
Bro, did you see that? I was just gonna say I was looking for Bryce because they played on TV yesterday. I'm looking. I'm like, where Bryce at?
Oh yeah, he red shirted
red
a
shirt
couple weeks ago. But I mean, you're with the best team.
Yeah.
And the thing, and he needs time to be there. I don't know if he stays or if he gets, he feels going to take a an NIL deal somewhere, something like that, so where he can just be like one of the main.
He ain't got to chase no money though. He ain't got to do that. Like, stay for your development purposes. Your daddy LeBron, bro. You don't need to chase no NIL deal. Like Melo's son. Stay for your development, man. Stay there 2-3 years, man.
He nice.
He is, but he don't have the size yet. He gonna have to put on a little bit more size, and he'll get to it. But I just hope he don't rush in, and then be a G League star like Bronny James.
Bronny get NBA minutes, okay? Stop doing that.
I'm with you. I think they don't play the boy enough. But at the same time, he probably needs to be in somebody's G League or LA Fitness, and he probably be dominating. But
hey, he be dominating in the D League. He go crazy.
Right.
And then
he dropped 40 in the G League. Let him stay there. But all right, man. I'm just saying, it's a lot of good basketball coming. Oh, Master P's son, he out there in Houston. I watched Houston the other night. They got Mercy. Mercy got in that thing and yelled on somebody. I said,
bro, he like that.
Oof. But again, he playing. Houston has a lot of fifth-year guys that they start.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
he gonna have to wait. He gonna have to wait a year or two before he get the chance. But he gonna definitely be. I think he's gonna be there and be a guy that can make it to the league for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, March Madness coming up, man. Brackets are coming up. We have the conference tournaments. I think they start next week, and then you have March Madness after that. So, like I said, we'll get Georgia versus Florida because I fully expect Georgia to make it to the SEC championship game. So,
of course. Y'all, you saying like y'all are gonna get to the
SEC? We'll be in the finals versus y'all. Probably it'll be Florida versus Georgia. I can see that, depending on how the brackets are for the conference.
I mean, we got
conference tournament.
It's 4 more. We got 4 more SEC games. We got Texas, Arkansas, Mississippi, and Kentucky.
It should be this week, and then the tournament should start because
the March 7th is the last regular season game. So,
I thought it was before that, but yeah, man, we'll see. What's y'all record? I think we like 18-8 or something like that.
We're 18-6. Y'all are 17-5.
Oh yeah, we got a better record right now.
All of your losses are in the SEC. Y'all got 6. Y'all are 5-6 in the SEC. We're 9-2. I don't even think you're gonna get in the SEC.
But it's, the basketball do a tournament. Y'all will win the outright championship, but then you have the tournament that'll come after that, and we should sound like we'd probably be a 3rd or 4th seed. So we probably play each other in the next round.
Yeah, we're on top of the SEC right now.
Yeah, y'all gonna win the outright championship, and then they have a tournament too. So
about tournament, man. Give us the hardware. You know what I'm saying?
Well, shoot, once you win that tournament, man, you really typically you host a region, or you'll be a regional host. So that's what you really want. You want a top seed in the region. So I think Duke will be a top seed, probably. Florida will be a top seed. Michigan, Kansas State, Arizona. So, yeah, it'll be good, man. March Madness is always fun because you got that one Cinderella team nobody ever heard of at this little school nobody even knows of, and they always end up making it into, like, the Elite 8 or something like that. So, yeah.
Hey, man, all I know is last year we shocked the world. This year, y'all won't be surprised. Y'all see what's coming.
Yeah, I got Duke win the championship.
It's all right, man. Ain't nobody have us win the championship last year. I ain't tripping.
You're right. Even a broke clock right twice a day. So you're right.
Man, before we get out of here, man, give us some news about Georgia football, man, other than speeding tickets.
That's all the thing you want. That's why we going here. That's why we coming here. I kind of figured I knew we weren't gonna make it to the show without going here. I was trying. Man, there's speeding violations that were tickets that were written at 2-3 in the morning. So you just put 2 and 2 together, man.
Yeah.
The sun was down. The sun was down when they were riding through those cities. So yeah.
Yeah, it's still, Georgia.
Outside of Atlanta, it's still Georgia. Yeah, you're absolutely right. But no, I will say this, all from what I've seen, again, nobody got passed on or nothing like that. They're going to be a different look when it comes to the passing game, because you have literally, I think, 3 tight ends that are damn near uncoverable, because they're both, one of them like 6'10". I think Ethan Baylor, he's like 6'8", 6'9". You got Prother, who's 6'7", 6'8". You literally have 2 or 3 tight ends right now that are probably NFL ready, man. And passing game should look different, and they should be able to kind of dominate the middle of the field with those guys. Wide receiver wise, I'm hearing good things about a wide receiver core. A lot of the young guys, you're gonna probably have a lot of sophomores playing wide receiver that are starting. Yeah, you probably have a lot of sophomores in the wide receivers in the wide receiver picture for us. But that's it, man. Offensive line gonna probably be our strong point next season. Probably be what we lean our hat on. Offensive line and the running back. And Gunnar Stockton, look for him to be a little bit more mobile and doing a little bit more with his legs as well. So
you got Gunnar coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. No quarterback controversy over him. It's Gunnar Stockton. He was just talking him and the president was on stage last week. You ain't see that?
No, I don't subscribe to either one of them guys. So I don't know what's going on over there. I know our quarterback is working. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Our
quarterback. I don't call it controversy. We got some good old-fashioned competition, man. Now I do like John Summerall. One thing going out of the show, he does a lot of interviews and he's very like real. I like. He said they asked him a question about how do you deal with guys NIL and and performing and playing and stuff, and he said he's probably harder on NIL guys than he's ever been in any type of coaching players. He said because now it's business. Like, yo, I don't care. Like, I don't feel like doing this. You're paid to play, fam. Like, get up, go. You work hard, or like we're not kissing your butt and giving you a check. It's like, nah, you professional now. You got the money. I expect you to be professional. So that whole I'm sore or I don't feel like, he was like, I don't give a damn about about that. You're a paid professional at this point. And I think you're going to see more coaches with that approach, because it's like,
Kirby been doing it.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. Is like when you have the luxury to do that, like Kirby can kick a guy out the team and plug another one in for the most part.
True, that's true.
And a lot of teams they're being held hostage by NIL with these players. But when you have a coach that's like, you know what, fam, if you leave, I got $2 million for somebody else that want to come here and work. So at the end of the day, you're gonna work hard. You're gonna work harder because you on NIL. Or, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's business.
I pray Texas does not adopt a will must champ attitude like that, because, boy, we in trouble.
Yeah, that was the worst.
We in trouble. I'm just being real. If Texas wakes up and has that type of mentality in their locker room, the whole college football is in trouble. I'm just not even just the SEC. Texas has the talent to win the next 3 national championships in a row. And I don't mean just win them like, barely squeaking by. They could run literally undefeated for the next 3 years just by the talent alone that they've acquired when it comes to these drafts, man, and these kids they have in certain positions. I know they have a linebacker room that's star-studded right now that people are probably fighting to get on the field with.
Yeah, that and the whole defensive side of the ball for the most part, like their issue was running back this year and quarterback play, and Arch has seemingly flipped that switch.
Seemingly, but
this
is gonna be, they're gonna really tell us a lot about Arch this season, bro.
Yeah.
Like talking about SEC in general, Arch got a lot to prove. Beamer, South Carolina, got a lot to prove. You can't lose. He got to win this year. Beamer got to do something significant. What about Tennessee? What about your boy Heupel?
I think he's in the same boat. I think if he doesn't win, I think they're gonna let him go. He must have been about to say something about Florida. Look at the football gods. You know what I'm saying? I just knew he was gonna say something about Florida. I just knew it. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
they do that every time. I don't know why, but you can't let Kirby just keep letting people. Hey, take the other one off the screen. Yeah. You can't let Kirby get everybody fired. God damn. I mean, Heupel, the Heupel got to win. Beamer got to win. Auburn fired their coach because he couldn't beat Kirby. Y'all let go of old boy. I'm just saying, man. Eventually, somebody got to do something. Who else over there on the hot seat went on the side? Well, Vanderbilt. They read up their coach.
Yeah, he's good over there. They don't expect their expectations.
They're happy with probably just winning and beating Alabama the last couple of years.
Yeah, but DeBoer, like I think he's a year or two.
Ooh, what you think? Yeah, what you think on that one?
Ooh. Him turning down Michigan said a lot. So either they are like, "Yo, you're good for the next 4 years," or he just has hella faith in his team. I think he was reassured that he's good. Like, yeah, we're going to let you go through, this. We're going to let you, kind of rebuild a little bit, because for him to turn down the Michigan job was crazy. Everybody thought he was going. But yeah, man. And honestly, I think if old boy Kiffin don't come out and be in an SEC championship this year, ooh, I think it's because they owe him so much. They owe him like $90 million. And I think the staff is what held on to a lot of players. Like they kept the whole defensive staff. If they go out bad or Kiffin does his Kiffin thing, I won't be surprised you see a lot of those guys leave for a Tennessee job or a South Carolina job. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. Arkansas just hired a new coach. Just thinking about it from the west side of the aspect. What about your boy up there in Oklahoma, Brent Venables?
I think he's good. He's a Oklahoma guy.
True.
So he's good. Kentucky just got
they just hired somebody. Yeah, they just got a new coach. I ain't even think about Kentucky.
Florida, we good.
Florida, we got the next coach. Auburn changed coaches. Texas A&M, they still got old boy, but he ain't
gonna keep him.
He ain't won though. He ain't won jack.
He's progressing. He's getting better. Like there's always progression. Like the year,
they still playing Jimbo though, so they can't. They probably they still playing what was the dude before Jimbo? The black coach,
Kevin
Sumlin, something like that. So they probably can't even afford to change coach. They probably in a bad.
They can if they want. Texas A&M.
Yeah, you're right. They got money, but do you really want to be paying 3 guys at one time?
I think if another coach came available, like if they would have to implode for Elko to be gone. They would have to win 2 games or something, and it would have to be like something crazy, drastic, dramatic, because they just were a game or 2 out of the Natty. So I don't think that's you just start over from scratch.
Yeah, you're right. Now it'd be interesting, man. SEC landscape is always changing, man, and always flipping and looking. Ever since Saban left, there's really been the only constant has been Kirby. So we'll see, man.
Kiffin, I think you got to give Kiffin time to switch players out and rebuild the roster. I think they came in with Kiffin thinking that he could win immediately, but at the same time, I don't see him beating Texas. I don't see him beating Bama. I don't see him, maybe Bama. I don't know. Within this first year, bro, I don't really see Kiffin making a lot of noise. I think it'll be next year before you see Kiffin kind of really be able to start, giving LSU what they want. But again, I look at shit like that, things like that, and situations like that, and say, man, the man was winning it at Ole Miss. What's the difference going to be in LSU? Like, what's the big difference between LSU and Ole Miss right now?
I mean, outside of he does have more resources at LSU than Ole Miss.
I can see that.
Even though Ole Miss is stepping up, they ain't where.
Yeah. I get it. I get that part. I'm with that.
And recruiting wise, like
he got
you just have to show up.
You got Texas now. Now you got the whole Texas right beside you.
LSU has always been a recruiting hotbed. Like they're going to recruit. Yeah. You can sit in a bed and have a top 7, top 5 team.
True. We'll see, man. I don't know. Interesting times, man. Spring game's about to pop off. I think we play our spring game like April 12th or something like that. So
it's about our spring game is on April 11th. I don't know if it's going to be on TV though. It's probably not, but
I know ours wasn't last year, I don't think, but unless you had the SEC Plus type package or something like that, I'm not doing that.
A lot of teams didn't even have the option to they didn't even broadcast it, period. Because I think a lot of teams were just like on some scared to have their guys be out there to get coached. But I think now that there's no second window, I think you may see teams bringing that back because there's no benefit to not showing it. It's not like guys can hit the portal and go to another team. It is what it is.
Yeah, man. We'll see, man. Good show, man. Definitely appreciate everybody locking in, tuning in, man, jumping in throughout the show, man. We appreciate it. Everybody leaving comments about my Falcons and the hiring people to get arrested and all kinds of shit, man. So we appreciate it, man, the love and the hate. That means you watch.
You got to keep it constant. You got to keep it constant.
All right, man. So technically this is kind of like an off-season, down season for us, man. So we probably bring this show every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Instead of a week. So it won't be on next week, but the week after that, man, we'll pop back in, see what's going on, update the stuff. It'll be right before free agency breaks as well. Probably have some free agent deals already started by the time we kind of started talking about it, because they do get started kind of early with who gonna sign where and who gonna re-sign and franchise tags and stuff like that. So yeah, man, make sure y'all hit the like button, make sure y'all hit the follow button. Have more posts going up about stuff to be more interactive with the posting. So make sure y'all definitely follow the page or are following the page, man, so you can interact and kind of let us know what you're thinking about what we posting. KBZ, man, you got anything else for the people, bro?
Nah, man, just check us out, man. When we post, when we live, that's it.
Tap in, pop in.
Tap in.
We with it. Well, shoot, man, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you hit that follow button. Make sure you hit that share button. And make sure you guys hit the link, man. You can get the Toe2Toe merch, man. I got the t-shirts popping off, man. We got shorts. We got socks. It's all kind of Toe2Toe merch on the site, man. So it's all in the bio, man. Hit the link in the bio, man, and give you the link to everything. If there's nothing else, man, KB, man, take us out, man, and we'll see y'all next time.
Peace.
I ain't never played sports. I always have. You know what I'm saying? Like music and love music from the jump. So that was my just plan A. I ain't even have a plan B. I made myself not have a plan B on purpose just so I can fulfill my plan A.